Hey YouTube, this is Edward Underhill, and I am back with part 4 of my WWE Mattel figure collection. This, of course, will be the Legends figures, the Ringside exclusives, and my Defining Moments figures, as well as the Hall of Fame elites that I have. So, we're going to start off with my only two Legends series figures that I have. Demolition members Axe and Smash from Series 4. Now, I did not pick these up when they were originally released in 2010. As I mentioned in part 1, I started collecting in 2014, but after I saw Burnout Inc.'s review of these two and the Elite 28 Crush, I decided to go on try and find these, and I did. Went on to Amazon back in late March of 2015, and found both of these guys for a very good price. They're in pretty good shape too. I think if I remember correct, I paid a little under $100 for both of these. Together, not separate, but on the back you got the other figures in this set. Paul Lorndorff, Ultimate Warrior, Smash, George Steele, and Hillbilly Jim. Yeah, they're both mint in box. These are probably, I would say, the oldest Mattel figures I have. I don't know when exactly these were released from the factory, whether it was in 2010 or early 2011. But whenever these were released, these are probably, I would consider, my oldest figures that I have so far. So yeah, really happy to have those. Yeah, and didn't watch wrestling in the 90s or the 80s. Again, I'm only 21 years old as I'm recording this. But, yeah. And then we are going to go on to the Ringside exclusives. Now, you guys have seen these before. My Ringside exclusives of the Outsiders. We've got the NWO Hollywood Scott Hall. Very nice figure. And of course, the NWO Wolfpack, Kevin Nash. Cannot wait to get the Ringside exclusive Chris Jericho figure. That thing looks great. But yeah, happy to have both of these. Yeah, looking forward to getting more Ringside exclusives in the future. Again, Hall I've got back in November of 2014. Or 2015, sorry. Jesus. And then Nash, Jesus, I picked up recently. Got an unboxing of this on my channel. Happy to have them both. Nash is one of my favorite figures of the year so far. So now we're going to get into my Defining Moments figures. Now, I don't have any of the older ones, but I have the first 5 from the relaunch of the series that came out. So we're going to start off with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. This figure is just fantastic. The robe looks amazing. Comes with the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, this was the figure that was done to relaunch the series. Again, great figure. Picked this up along with the Scott Hall back in November of 2015. Now, this is the first Defining Moments figure that I picked up. This is, of course, the Hulk Hogan from WrestleMania 3 when he faced Andre the Giant in the infamous match where he body slammed Andre, rest in peace. Now, I picked this up long before the whole racist scandal happened, and I was debating about whether or not to get rid of this or keep it, and I ultimately decided to keep it because, again, because we're not going to get the NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan figure that was shown off at Comic-Con, I figured why not, I might as well keep on. And for people that don't know by now, Hogan did win the court case against the company that put the tape out. Don't know if he'll ever be coming back to the WWE or not, but hey, at least we have this figure to commemorate his career with. As well as the Elite 34, the Ringside exclusive, and the Target Hall of Fame Series 1. Now, I think this figure is good, but I've seen a couple of people who said that reviews that have said that they would have preferred the fabric was Or the shirt was fabric, Jesus, sorry. And I agree. My biggest problem with this figure, honestly, is the belt. I wish the belt had a little bit more detail on it. Like, I wish that the flags were colored in, but it's pretty cool to get the original 86 belt. So yeah, that's Hulk Hogan. And then we have the bad guy, Razor Ramon. Picked this up at retail at Toys R Us. Great figure. So glad that Scott Hall got his life together and was inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I'm really looking forward to getting his DVD that's coming out in the summer. But he comes with his vest, the chains, and the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, great figure. And then we've got the Defining Moment Sting. Again, I have two of these. This is the one that I got off of Ringside Collectibles, or I pre-ordered it off of Ringside Collectibles before it was released. I am looking forward to getting the new one that's coming out from Great American Bash 1990, but I wish that that figure had a fabric coat though. But the figure itself does look nice. But yeah, really happy to have this figure. Really nice. One of my favorites from 2015. And then lastly we have The Undertaker from WrestleMania 15 when he faced Bossman in one of the worst WrestleMania matches ever. Now this is a reissue of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that came out in 2010, which I sadly don't have. So when I heard this was coming out, I was like, I'm definitely going to get it if I see it. And back in like October, I went into Toys R Us and I bought a Lego set, and I randomly saw this, and I said, why not? I might as well pick it up, because again, I was going to get it when I ordered the Scott Hall, but I ultimately decided, because I got this one, I decided to get Flair instead. And of course, Flair is no longer being produced, so I'm really glad I got that when I did. But yeah, I like this figure. I like it more than the Comic-Con one personally, because this one just looks a lot more like what Undertaker looked like at WrestleMania 15. And don't get me wrong, the Comic-Con one is a great figure, but I like this version slightly more. And it's my third favorite Undertaker in my collection so far. Of course, I am praying that Mattel makes a version of the Undertaker from WrestleMania 14 from the match that he had with Kane, as long as it has a fabric entrance jacket with the diamond collar and the Batman cape. I will be very happy if we ever do get that. But yeah, so, and then lastly, to round out the collection, we have the Hall of Fame 4-pack of the Four Horsemen: Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, Tully Blanchard. These figures look amazing. Now, it's not perfect. There's a couple of paint scuffs on Blanchard's head, I think, and also on Wyndham's, but Anderson and Flair, they look great. Unfortunately, though, Anderson and Blanchard do have a bow-legged left leg, but Flair and Wyndham look really nice as well. Again, if you missed out on the Legends series, Anderson and Blanchard figures, definitely pick this up. I do like the Ric Flair figure. I'm a slightly bigger fan of the Defining Moments one, though. And, of course, Barry Windham, this is the first time we've ever gotten him. And he looks really good. So, that does it for my WWE Mattel figure collection. Again, sorry this had to be done in 4 parts, but I'm really happy with the collection that I have so far. It's not the biggest collection on YouTube, but it's a pretty good one. And for anybody who's wondering if I'm ever going to open up my figures, the answer is no. They're staying mint in box. So, thank you guys for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.